Welcome to my quiet suburban life. Or at least, it used to be quiet. Every week, my firewood kept disappearing, and I knew exactly who was behind it. My neighbor, Karen from the HOA. She had a knack for knowing everyone's business. And apparently, my firewood supply. Just look at her, always lurking, always watching. I'd stack it up, nice and neat, ready for a cozy evening. But then, like clockwork, it would vanish overnight. Every single time. It was infuriating. My perfectly good firewood, gone without a trace. She thought she was so sneaky, tiptoeing around, but I always knew it was Karen. The empty rack became a familiar sight, a monument to her audacity. I had to do something. Her smug face, her knowing glances. It was time for a little creative problem-solving, a taste of her own medicine. I spent days brainstorming, sketching out ideas, discarding them. What could I do that was harmless but unforgettable? Then, it hit me. A brilliant, mischievous idea. What if the next logs weren't what they seemed? The plan was simple. Hollow out some logs, fill them with a harmless but dramatic surprise, and then seal them back up. A little bit of theatrical flair, a touch of harmless mischief, just enough to make a point. The perfect trap was set. Now, all I had to do was wait for Karen to take the bait. I stacked the special logs right on top, making them easy to grab, acting completely nonchalant, of course. And there she was, right on cue, peeking from behind her curtains, her eyes fixed on my newly replenished stack. I walked away, trying to suppress a grin. The stage was set. The waiting game had begun. Under the cover of darkness, she made her move, a shadowy figure, creeping across the lawn. She grabbed the logs, the special ones, with such confidence. Little did she know, her evening was about to get interesting. She scurried away a thief in the night, and I, the master of ceremonies, watched from my window. It took every ounce of self-control not to burst out laughing. The anticipation was almost unbearable. The next morning, I heard it, a faint crackle, then a pop. The show was about to begin. The logs began to fizzle, a strange sound for firewood. Then, a small, dramatic puff of smoke. Comedic slow motion, a harmless explosion of smoke and noise. Karen's face was priceless. Neighbors started peeking out, drawn by the commotion. Karen's backyard became the morning's main attraction. She was covered in soot, looking utterly mortified. The queen of the HOA, brought down by a few smoky logs. Maybe next time, she'll think twice before helping herself to other people's property. Later that day, a sheepish Karen returned the remaining logs. No eye contact, no words, just a quiet surrender. My firewood was safe, and my peace of mind restored. A small victory, but a satisfying one. Sometimes a little creativity is all you need to solve a problem, especially when that problem is a nosy neighbor. Now, a quick disclaimer. Don't try this at home, folks, unless you're absolutely sure it's just for laughs and completely harmless. But if you enjoyed this wild neighborhood story, make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more. Thanks for watching.